Hey, brother.
Doc.
How you doing?
Good, man. I'm good. I feel amazing.
Now that I have you here, I've been wanting to talk to you, actually. So, yeah. Firstly, how are you feeling?
Doc, I feel amazing. I can't even describe it. It's like, I've never felt like this in my life. I've done things. I played sports all my life. Basketball, work out every day. And I've always had energy. But this is different.
Yeah, so,
I feel good.
yeah, but what interested me in you is that you have it all. I mean, you're an actor, Tyler Perry movies, you've done shit with Oprah, you write music for some of the top names in the business, you come to Thailand, you find us, and you do stem cells. I mean, what's going on with that? I mean, and you're staying in Thailand.
Yeah,
What's the deal? Why?
I never in a million years ever saw it playing out this way. But God is good. I think things all my life, even with acting, it was my first audition in my life when I got the part. Everything that I do where I don't think, I do well. So I was, my grandmother used to tell me, sometimes God will push you in the deep end and you learn how to swim. So that's what led me to Thailand. I bought a one-way ticket and here I am. That's what led me to stem cells. I did a little research on it. And I've always tried to find like an edge on life. I've had energy, but I was like, I always wanted to be the best of the best. How can I do that?
This is why I wanted to talk to you. I mean, you've been hanging out here for a while now, talking to people here.
I love it here.
And they, people, I think I recognize this guy. And you're mingling with people, and I mean, people think you're a boxer, they think you're an athlete, they think all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
What's he doing? I'm telling you, Doc, it's like, some people do cafes, I do clinics, So it's like, I've never, first of all, it's you, because, when I first got here, you remember I had the cab, and then you paid for my cab. And I was like, I've never seen that before. I was like, who does that? And the warm reception that I got, and honestly, I did my research on stem cells, but the way you explained it to me, and the way you kind of straight, no chaser, no cell, no angle, just look, this is what it is. And then when I read the reviews, I mean, you have a 4.9 on your Google reviews. And when I was reading them, I was reading paragraphs. And it wasn't just 6 months or a year. It was 10 years of it was a lot of people, not a lot, majority of the people, 4.9 out of 5 of the people. And I was like, there's something to this. And when I met you, and I remember asking you, right after I had the consultation, I remember talking to you, and it was just yeah, come by and let's have a coffee. I said, huh?
Yeah, we're friendly. This is what we do. This is what Revival Clinic is. But
it made me know this is different. So that's why I kept coming back, because I was I started seeing other people that did stem cells and having the same response and the same feedback and the same, that it became like family.
It is. That's what we try to project here, and I think it works.
I know it works, because I'm here every day.
So tell me, you've done pretty everything on my menu. So let's start at the top. Top of the mountain, stem cells.
Stem cells.
How did you feel?
I feel amazing. I know everybody has a different response, but my energy is through the roof. Not to be too graphic, but my bamboo got bigger.
So
my bamboo.
So this is really important, because people say that dogs are man's best friend, but nope, it's the bamboo.
It's the bamboo. I was working with a Glock, a 9mm. Now it's a sawed-off shotgun.
Okay.
No ball.
All right. So the bamboo is good.
The bamboo's great. They're tapping out. They can't. I'm telling you, Doc. It's I remember I came to you.
Ding, ding.
I came to you and I was like, look, what's going on here? Is there something? Is this part of the stems? I didn't know. I just thought it was me making it up in my mind. But you're like, nah, bro, it's real. So between that and then working out, I was doing 2-hour workouts, and then I was doing 4-hour workouts, doing 2-a-days. And normally I was taking pre-workout before stem cell. I haven't had pre-workout ever since.
Wow.
never. And so that was big for me, you know. So as someone that's going 6, 7 days a week, so my energy, my metabolism, my size,
I see that.
you know, and so like nothing. I don't even take protein shakes or anything like that. And so what is to that to where I'm maintaining my size through stem cells and not having to do all of the stuff that you see other people supplement. Why?
I mean, you're getting younger. I mean, your performance
That
is
too.
higher. The stem cells are regenerating your brain, your lungs.
So when you know how you work out, you're tearing the muscle, right?
Yeah.
So the stem cells are going there.
Yeah, so you're building muscle faster because the stem cells are in your body and they're just watching for damage. And when you tear muscle in the gym to get big muscle,
So it's thinking,
you're crazy.
oh, injury.
Yeah, injury. Let's go do that. And then so you're building muscle much faster, right? Be it, it's a very expensive way to build the muscle, but you know,
I mean,
somebody like you, no problem, right?
This is the best $30,000 I've ever spent in my life.
So
I mean, they can say whatever they want, but if you think of it like this, people are paying for cars, paying for bags, paying for Rolexes, paying for whatever. But like, this is not just longevity of life to me. This is like quality of life. I feel like if I was a Mercedes-Benz before, I'm a Rolls-Royce right now.
I see that.
And my skin looks better, my face looks
Yeah,
better.
so you did stem cells for your face, right?
I did stem cells for my face too.
Yeah.
And I get compliments every week. Like I've always tried to take care of myself, but this is another level now. This is Ferrari edition. Like this, I'm giving them the boogie. I'm giving them the boogie.
More handsome.
What?
No, but seriously, okay. But
What
you've
is
got
that?
really good skin.
What is that though? Is it just like the regenerating?
So
These
again, they're looking for sun damage. Everybody has sun damage, right? You're getting new skin. You're producing more collagen in your skin. You're getting new skin, and you have the skin of a chick. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean,
So, but also what sold me on doing it with you and doing it here was because they're fresh. Like I learned the difference between fresh and frozen because like there's only so many places in the world where you can get fresh stem cells.
yeah, so safe because you freeze something, be it sushi, be it steak, be it whatever, right? When you freeze something, part of it dies. And when part of it dies, you have cell death. And if I'm putting a bunch of cells in you that are dead, the first thing your body's going to go is stop. So to be responsible, what you need to do is use an anti-rejection drug to be sure, right? But we don't need that. We have 2% death rate in our cells. We can use less cells. Less cells is safer. But, you know, so typically some people start at 100 million cells. The max I will give you is 40 million cells. As you
40
know,
million fresh.
40 million fresh. I mean, as you can see, it comes from the lab. 30 minutes later from the lab, you start putting it in your body. It works, and a lot of people start feeling it the next day, especially in lung capacity, stuff like that.
So, as you know, I'm from America, Atlanta, Georgia. My question to you is, A, why didn't I know about this before, and why don't more people know about this? Because I feel like I see people from all over the world come here, fly every day. You're doing 5, 6 stem cells a day at
Sure.
least.
Yeah.
Today is a full house I see. So that's more than 6.
Mhm.
My question to you is, like in my world, people don't really know about stem cells. Why is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's very.
Like, okay,
It depends what country depends what country you're from. So typically, like Americans, like you,
like it's
typically-
restricted there, right?
sure, because at the end of the day, big pharma doesn't want people to do stem cells. If everyone does stem cells, you're generally very healthy and you don't need to take drugs, and it's $1 trillion business. So just logically, that's the answer, right? But I mean, it's good for most things. I'm not saying it's a perfect solution. It's not. I'd be lying. But it's as close to Harry Potter medicine as you can get. You know, I've seen wounds healing in days. I mean, seriously. Seriously. I mean, I've shown you some of the reviews. I mean, crazy guys who had major scarring here, you know, writing me WhatsApps about that they can see hour to hour that it's better. That's an extreme case, but it's still stem cell stuff. I've seen people who've had strokes who cannot walk or talk 2 weeks later come back and are walking behind their wheelchair. That's a thing. So anybody who says that stem cells are no good, dodgy, or unsafe, it's complete bullshit.
But I'm a living witness to this because, like you were saying, biologically it can reverse your age up to 10 to 15 years.
Yeah,
I'm 46 years old. They think I'm in my 30s.
Well, I mean, the easy way you can test it, do a telomere test. It's a valid biological age test, and it's very accurate, and it will come back. You will be younger than you are. I mean, I'm 55 years old. I did this thing, 33, and came back. Even if there's a margin of 10 years, it's still great, right?
Like, you're 55, I'm 46, but this is the best I felt in my life. No bull. Like, I've not had too many injuries in my life. How you doing?
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
Oh, my brother. Always good talking to you, man.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
Thanks very much.
See you soon.
Thank you.
See you, I'm sure, probably later on in the week.
Perfect.
Nads.
Cheers. So Nat, you've done that. How's that?
Okay, so Nads is another question I have for you because I feel amazing on that, and I don't know why my brain, like, things used to bother me a lot of times. Like, I'm like a reactive kind of person. You say, fuck you, I say, fuck you too, right? But with Nads, ever since I've taken that, I don't have sweet cravings for sweets, and things don't bother me. Like, no matter if somebody gets on my nerves or anything, I'm just like, just rolls off.
So NAD is all about brain health, and it affects behavior. So it changes your behavior. So people who talk about NAD, they come for NAD because they want energy, and you get that. But you don't get energy like
But this is a different type.
Oh, it's a different type because it takes away bad behavior. So lethargy is a negative behavioral trait. Laziness is definitely a negative.
Active. I'm like,
yeah. So if you take those away, you just want to keep going, right? But not only is it good for that, it's good for circulation. We use it before we do stem cells. It's good for heart health. Because of circulation, you like your bamboo.
So that in conjunction with the stems was getting the bamboo.
You get good skin. I mean, if you have good circulation, you have good skin, right? It's good for so many things. It's used for long COVID. It's used for anything addictive, cocaine, heroin, sleeping tablets.
So NADS actually is what they help people come off cocaine and heroin.
Yeah. A lot of it, but yes, absolutely. It's anything that's addictive. So we get people who come in here who don't get hangovers because they do generally quite a lot of NAD here. Mm-hmm. And when you do a lot of NAD, it takes. So with the alcohol, it's an addictive behavior. People who drink every day, it's a form of addiction. You ask anyone, are you addicted to alcohol? No, I can control it. Right? But they got to go out and drink. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But generally, if you've done more than 6 or 7 NADs here, you don't get a hangover. You feel pretty damn great in the morning. I've seen it here every day.
I remember that lady from Croatia. She was a wine drinker, and she said did the NADs and the stems, but she was like, I don't want any wine anymore.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's pretty awesome stuff.
So, done that. I even done the placenta shot, Doc.
There's not a lot that you haven't done.
I did a placenta shot. I did glutathione.
Yeah, Mayors.
I done vitamin C.
Yeah, NADs.
The whole kitchen sink.
Brain peptides.
I haven't done that yet.
Haven't you done that? Let's hit you up with that.
Check it out.
Let's do that.
But overall, honestly, Doc, I know it says on the reviews and everything, but your product is really what stands out. Because I've talked to at least 50 people in the past 2-3 weeks. At least 50 people. And they've all said the same thing. And when people fly in here, that's what sold me, to be honest with you. Because I saw people flying from Croatia, people flying from Australia, the lady with the osteoarthritis, that she doesn't have it anymore. The guy that had the back problems since he was 17.
Yeah, that guy was amazing.
From Hawaii. But all these people are flying in here because there's only 3 clinics in the world that can do this level.
We do the best. I think, when you're putting something in your body, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a watch, you want to buy a house, look for a deal. Don't be a cheapskate on your body. I'm not trying to be rude here. Not everyone can afford it, right? It's quite an expensive treatment. Mm-hmm. But it's the best. And what we do here, we always look for the highest quality because it's not only about you, it's about me too. And this one I've got to, give it up to my doctor wife, because she's my partner here in the business and my life partner as well. But she's always insistent that we do the best quality stuff. And I'm a business guy. And, we've butted heads, but she's always right. You do the best treatments. The best treatments cost more money.
Yeah.
And you always get the results. And we've done this for, so many years now. 13th year.
Over a decade.
Absolutely. And people keep coming back. I don't advertise. I've never spent $1 on Google ads. It's our website. It's our YouTube channel. And mainly word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
And as you see, we have 2, 3, 4, 5 stem cell cases a day.
Every single day someone's flying in here.
Yeah. So, and they're getting the results. That's the most important thing, right? You treat people like family. I do, if somebody comes in and flies, I need to show them the respect that they are family. I would treat anybody here like they're my brother, my father, my mother. It's just correct.
But I noticed my result from the stems in 48 hours. Like,
Yeah,
I notice instantly my result. Now, every week it goes on, it's like another little nugget of
Yeah, and it's like the energy bunny, right? It's just going to keep going.
And what you told me, and it's like, this is exciting, because it's like saying after 2 months, they regenerate or they die.
Yeah, cells die, right? So the stem cells die every 2 months, roughly, and they'll regenerate new young stem cells every 2 months. It's just what stem cells do.
So every 2 months I get new stem cells.
Yeah, and they will do that typically for 5,000 times. It's a lot. I mean, you do your maths, you count your toes and your fingers, but I mean, you and I are probably not going to be around. At least me.
6 times a year, you're getting these revolutions.
Bunch of
5,000
revolutions.
cycles.
Yeah, and I've seen that before, because even me, when I've done stem cells, I've seen when I've gotten sick or had something serious. I tore my cornea about 6 months ago. It hurt like a bitch. And I went to the hospital and they put me in the machine. I said, "Yep, your cornea is torn." And I was like, "How do I do that in my sleep?" And I was joking with the doctor. I was like, "Was it a dry booger in the bed or something?" I said, "How do you do that? You don't scratch. You can scratch your eye, but you don't scratch your cornea." And it was painful. Hand to heart, the next day I went, it was gone. And she was like, "Oh my God." And she asked me, "What's going on?" And I asked her first, "How long should this be taking?" She was like, 4 to 6 weeks. And it was gone the next day. And I only knew it was gone because the patch that she put on my eye was too tight. I wanted them to change it. And just as a precaution, she put me back in the machine. I was looking at this. Gone. My mother was dengue fever at 87 years old, and was out of the hospital the next day. I mean, that doesn't happen. So, when you're in a cycle, cells are very potent. They do it. I'm not going to lie, not everybody gets good. They get good progress. Things happen. We're all individuals, right? So you may have...
I might get the wow, but not everybody gets the wow.
Correct. But there's no denying that it always works. I mean, blood doesn't lie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we're doing a good thing here. I mean, we've done it for a long time.
So what percentage would you put on? Like, okay, so 50, 60, 70% improvement in someone's quality of life, would you say, after stem cells?
Oh, for sure.
That's not far-fetching.
No. I mean, I was a heavy smoker. My nose, I could have hit the nose in the Avengers. In the Avengers, I had a superhuman nose. It was ridiculous to the point where, I was scared to fart. It was not good, and I had that for months. I could smell mold in a mop. I could smell. To this day, I cannot smell smoke on a smoker. It makes me retch, and I was a serious smoker. And my lungs, they just reject like days like that, which I didn't have before. I'll do that and be like an old freaking man. And now it's good. But I mean, it's not. We've done a lot of cases here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people know a lot about stem cells, but I think doing is much more important than reading research about it. You can read research till the cows come home. But when I've done thousands of cases, you can't compare that. Because what I'm very proud of, almost everybody else, tomorrow you will feel 1, 2, 3, 4. I told you,
You told me
you're
the
going to
same
be
thing.
sleepy tonight.
Yep.
Tomorrow your lungs are going to
Yep.
feel good.
Yep.
You're going to have this energy, and your immune system is going to feel good. And you came in the next day and you're like, duh,
It's a wow.
It's predictable.
It's actually scary, Doc, because it's like I'm not used to somebody actually telling the truth. Sad as that sounds, I'm not used to it because people make claims all the time.
Sure.
This wasn't snake oil. This was boom, 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 and it was boom, boom, boom. And when you told me, because like you told me, okay, look, stem cells go to your lungs first, and then they go to any underlying factors and everything like that. But everything you told me was 100%.
I mean,
But that's
good or bad, I'm super straight, right? I mean, some people are just, how
That's
can
to
you
your-
say that? But we're honest here.
Yeah.
I give it to you. If it's not going to be good for you, I won't sell it to you. I won't take your money. I won't do it. I believe in karma, and karma has a way of kicking you in the nuts, right? And it's just the way we are, and I think it shows in the type of people that we get here. We meet exceptional people.
These
on
are
a
already
daily
high-level people, I know.
Absolutely, but I mean, we get royal families here. We get, I can't tell you all the people we get, but we get some
Some powerful
serious,
people.
powerful people, in here.
Powerful.
And they can go anywhere.
I've met some of them. I already know. So that's
you've
outside.
seen
Yeah.
them. But I mean, these people can get on a private plane and fly anywhere in the world, and they come here to Bangkok to Revival Clinic, and they listen to my nagging and moaning and bitching about Europe and the EU and stuff like that. But they all have good progress.
But that's what I guess excites me now is because me getting amazing results. It's like I want to kind of tell the world or tell my people or tell my audience or tell the people that listen to me, like, look, I don't know if you know about this or not, but you need to check it out because with, the world that we are, the digital world, everybody's so distracted with foolishness and stuff that's just not worth their time.
Sure.
But in America, one of the reasons why I left is because it was like Groundhog Day. So no matter how successful, I made a lot of money, did a lot of cool things, was very, very, productive. But you can't get off the hamster wheel.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Coming to Thailand, I had such an amazing quality of life, making a lot of money, doing very well for myself. But most importantly, I feel rejuvenated.
Well, that's it. You can't make your money if you're using a walking stick. Or you're walking, or you meet a girl and you can't get your bamboo on, or your butt hurts because you've got piles or something, and your floor and your stomach is bad, right? You need to be healthy to enjoy what it is.
What
right?
it is.
I mean, I've had people who come in here who've done stem cells twice. Why do you want to do it again? George, is it safe? Oh, yeah, it's safe. Give it. Why? Listen, I feel great. Make more money. To make more money,
But
no
that-
issue.
That's my point. Is like it's almost like the better I feel, the better I look. But here's the real gotcha with stem cells for me is like the better I feel, the better I look, and the more money I make. I'm making more money than I have in my whole life, and it's all because the stem cells and what they've done for me as far as my personal feeling about myself, about the I've been looking for something that could match my ambition. I have a very high ambition of myself, right? I want to conquer the world. Stem cells has been one of the greatest things in my life, no bullshit, that really matches my ambition. So if you want to look your best, it gave that to me. If I want to have the best mood,
Yeah, you got
it
that.
gave it to me.
Yeah.
and I'm humbled, you know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like, why didn't I do this sooner? It's almost like, where have I been? So it's like now, like I'm even getting my father out here this summer because he has early stage Parkinson's. And I want to get him out here to do stem cells. And anybody that else that can afford it or is in need of it, because in my research, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like this helps with autoimmune disorders, chronic illnesses.
Yep.
I have uncles that died. One uncle died about 4 years ago. Another one died 6 or 7 years ago. But they were from preventable diseases. That had I known about this, they might still be alive.
It's a no-brainer. Who should do it? Everyone.
Seriously.
I've done it for my eldest son. I've done it for, my mother, my wife's parents, everyone in the family we do this for. Listen, Medina, I'm going to have to cut you short.
Thank you, Doc. You've
See you in a
saved
bit.
my life. You've maximized my life. I appreciate you, brother.
See you, man.
Peace.